wonderful world of commodities-based trading. And the first of them we're going to look at is that shiny stuff, that shiny gold stuff that only Ainslie can smile about at the moment. Apparently, she's got a smile on her face.
I do.
How's it going, mate?
Oh, it's going well. We've had a very busy weekend, but we're doing really well. So, gold. I know we talked about a retracement, but let's have a look at share the screen. Let's share the screen.
Have you got charts? Yep, good.
Yeah, I do. Cool. And let me just pop you over here. Okie dokes. We talked about retracement, didn't we?
Yeah, a hell of a retracement.
We had a lovely little bull trap there, and down we came. First off the first cab off the rank was obviously the Fed Reserve that was talking about increasing interest rates in 2023. But hey, let's just not overreact, guys. But we did. So down she came. That was very painful. But the other interesting thing is on a seasonal chart, the last 2 weeks of June do have a bit of a pullback on gold. So we were waiting for a retracement. It was bigger than we thought. I didn't think it'd go quite down this far, but hello, here we are at 1763, or just under 1764. And yeah, look, it's just reacted to the strength in the US dollar. That's the way it's going to go. It's not something I wanted to see quite so severe, but hey, look, it's the market does as the market does. Hey, Geoff, it's just you go with what it is.
What's your take on it, eh? Is this a gut reaction? Is it something that we had to have?
Well, we were expecting retracement because we'd had this, look at this weekly chart here. We'd had this solid move up after we'd had a double bottom, a bounce off this level here. This is weekly support, by the way, on this. Sorry, not weekly, monthly support on my weekly chart. Long week, very long weekend working actually. So excuse me for tripping over, but we had this double bounce, had a lower high, and then we took off, and then we went long, and so we've had this major push up for the last couple of weeks. We expected a retracement. I'm not even sure what kind of. I haven't put my teeth back in, Fibonacci retracement level on to see where this has come back down to, but it seems to be
kind of a waterfall, though, isn't it, rather than a retracement? Don't you think? Well, part of one. We don't know if it's now sustainable or not. That's the question, isn't it?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? If it stopped up around here, I would have said, yeah, okay, that's the pullback we were expecting to have, sort of at this level. But it just reacted and really threw up, didn't it? It just went, oh, bleh, and just kept going and going and going. The seasonal charts, and I said this last week, one of the things I'm looking for on this chart and coming into it, so I'm just going to hang tight for the next week or so, is first week of July, I should see it bottom out, and I'm looking for that July-August rally. That's what's coming down that's what's hurtling down on the pipelines. This is what I've researched, and this is what the seasonals are telling me for my bias. I've just got to wait to see how far this keeps going in the next. It could go sideways. We all know that when gold goes up, all goes down. It has a bit of a chew for, several. We've had it for several months on one occasion where it just went sideways, and then or just a really slow drift down. But then we've got we've had this strong move up, but got this move down, bigger than we thought. And I think there was a lot more of an overreaction to something that's being talked about. Interest rates weren't being talked about being increased next year or this year. It's 2023. Yeah, we're talking.
I didn't even see that. Where is that?
2023.
I heard this.
Yeah, it's in the.
Yeah, but I've seen this in the headlines, but I haven't read it in the statement. I didn't see the press conference. So where was that?
I heard it. It was. I've got to say, I saw it on the bleary-eyed at 4 a.m. in the 4:30 in the morning, It was a shocking night, I've got to tell you, because I had to get my daughter up into netball training at 6:30 up at the school. So this is at 4:30, and I did see it bleeping across saying interest rates are being considered 2023. And I just sort of, in my half awake stupor, I just sort of went, oh, well, that shouldn't matter too much. They're talking about something coming down the line in 24 months' time. Huh?
Yeah,
No.
me too.
Oh, yeah.
I've completely missed something.
Yeah, I missed something. And then, by the time you actually are on your third cup of coffee and you're going, what the hell just happened there? That's what happened. What can I say?
Yeah,
so
it's a mystery to me, but I mean, as Jules said earlier, like the market was
chaotic.
primed to go in the opposite direction for a period. What that period is, of course, is the question on everyone's mind right now.
And it could have been the catalyst, it might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. So the other thing was, and I've shared this with you guys on Trading Buddies on Wednesday, was the Larry Williams seasonal on Monday on the S&P. Yep. Now the S&P has already, let me just pop over to that. You can see that okay. S&P did a really nice cascade, and Ash warned that, we're talking about the 8th last trading day of June having a 95% success rate of being a short.
Which is tomorrow, right?
It's tomorrow. But having a look at the S&P, obviously, and as Jules has said, everything's looking top heavy and looking to come back down. So the S&P might have got a bit of a head start on that, just on that seasonal. So you think? But yeah,
just a little bit. It makes it really tough to trade that, doesn't it?
It does, actually. Interesting on both the daily and weekly. You can see this has just come down nicely. And what you've got now on a weekly, look what you've got on a weekly. Got a double top, very neat on that weekly chart. So how much further and how much stronger, what's left in the tank on Monday? And this is the juxtaposition of the situation, is that we've got this seasonal bias at 95% accuracy on Monday, on being the 8th last trading day of June. And we've also got Monday being the third trading Monday of the month, which is our fabulous go long on the third. So guys, just be careful tomorrow. That's all I can say. Just be really careful how that's going to impact gold. Here we come back again, the highly correlated gold S&P. When the S&P goes down, gold should go up. Don't even think about it. That correlation's broken down, as you can see. They're riding in tandem, these two, gold and the S&P.
Yeah, I think there's a few correlations. Just had a bit of a hissy fit over the last few days, frankly.
Absolutely thrown out the window. So yeah, that at the moment, the S&P, I just wanted to share that seasonal one that's coming up tomorrow, which is really important. And the gold has just thrown up all over the place. And I really have nothing here further to discuss and to see what will happen, whether we consolidate neatly for the next week or so, or whether we're going to just keep drifting, or whether it's going to be, I don't know, maybe an Ash trade down here at 1550. Not sure we're going to get there, but who knows? Who knows at the moment? Everything's a bit like that at the moment. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, well, look, I think we'll probably learn a little bit more over the next couple of days, whether that move is actually a gut reaction. But I don't know that it is, and I kind of get where Julian's coming from with everything was overbought or oversold anyway. It had to correct, and it just needed the slightest hint to instigate that. And I totally get that. Whether that now becomes a trend, of course, is entirely up to the gods of trading, I suppose, at the moment. Now, whilst you're here,
yes.
And thank you so much for cutting out of the IFP and coming in to give us your much valued opinion on gold and now the S&P. Let's focus our attention on something that didn't really crash too much, and